This is a crazy thing. Do you ever worry about such things?
No. I don't have the greatest bathroom etiquette in general, so I'm not going to give a fuck
Well,
about
you shit in the urinal, which is a mistake.
If a janitor comes in, I'll even make noises just to make them uncomfortable.
What is that?
I got to clean that up now.
What is that about? Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen. That only means one thing. It's the Siren Showdown. Time to get the characters back into the show. Here is what, and by the way, I haven't discussed this with either one of you. I need you to turn your pages over.
Okay.
And it is seven characters, and you each came in with 7. Very, very, very excited about this. Fezzi, it's going to be you versus Dave in 7 characters of fun and excitement. Fezzi, call it in the air.
Tails.
Tails it is. Do you choose to go first or second?
I will accept this time.
Whoa!
I will go first.
Okay.
Never. Fezzi, I have known you for so long. I have never known you... Excuse me, Fez, I don't have time to talk to you right now.
Uh-huh.
Because coming into the studio, it's Cooper Manning, the disgruntled other Manning brother, Cooper Manning.
This is Cooper, the other Manning brother with a look at the NFL. I say look at the NFL because that's all I can do with my bad back. I look. I don't even try to go to the game. The doctors say just going through a turnstile at the stadium could kill me, all right? There's only 2 games worth watching this weekend. Tonight, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars at home against the Indianapolis Colts, led by my brother, Mr. My Back Feels Fantastic, Peyton Manning. The Colts try to keep their perfect season going. That's my brother. Perfect season, perfect life, perfect spine. God, I hope he loses. The Colts should have no problem with the Jags. Of course not. Why would the great Peyton Manning have any problems? He gets up every day with a great life. Me, I got a spine that sounds like it's made out of Rice Krispies. Snapping, crackling, and popping just as I try to tie my shoes. The other game is Monday night. The Giants taking on the Redskins. Everyone says my little brother Eli is struggling. Struggling with what? His big house, his expensive cars, or his perfectly aligned spinal column? Real struggle, Eli. You know what a struggle is? Having a Twizzler as a backbone. That's a struggle. Well, I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I'm really looking forward to it. As my brothers give my mom and dad big giant gift wrap boxes of cash for Christmas, and I give them packs of gum, because anything else would be too heavy for me to carry. This is Cooper Manning, the other Manning brother, for the NFL.
There goes Cooper Manning. That's the disgruntled other Manning brother. What disease does he have?
Oh, it's some sort of narrowing of the spinal column.
Yeah, it's some kind of one of the... Oops, Fezzi, don't have time to talk to you right now. Look who's coming into the studio. It's Mario, the rejected Jersey Shore show applicant.
Hey, I'm Mario, rejected Jersey Shore applicant.
It's me, Mario.
I don't like hair gel. It's way too sticky.
It's me, Mario.
I weigh a staggering 135 pounds. Not very buff, I guess.
It's me, Mario.
Tanning is for the birds. I prefer to use copper tone 55.
It's me, Mario.
I don't like going to the beach. My hobbies include crossword puzzles and playing the fiddle.
It's me, Mario.
My motto, why try and go after chicks when you could stay at home for the night and masturbate?
It's me, Mario.
This is Mario, the rejected Jersey Shore show applicant. Fuck off.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, I'll see you later, Mario. Better luck next time. I think they'll probably do a Jersey Shore, too. Coming into the studio right now, oh, geez, it's Cousin Roy with an incest tutorial.
Hey, Cousin Roy here. This is an incest-tutorial. Well, Christmas time is here again, and that means a time for family. A time for families to be together. You know, real close. Especially cousins and girl cousins. It's time to turn down the lights, light a fire, and sit around the tree with maybe a favorite girl cousin. Maybe have some eggnog. Maybe spill a little bit of that eggnog on her pajama top. Better slip out of that, cuz. It's okay, we're family. I used to see it like that all the time when you were a baby. Then we enjoy all our great family traditions. The annual Christmas oil massage and the great holiday game we play, Find the Mistletoe. Then it's time to exchange gifts. Cuz you give me something, I love it so much, I give you a big Christmas hug and kiss. And my tongue says thank you while it's still in your mouth. Then I give you something that needs to be wrapped before I give it to you. So we don't get a new retarded kid in this family, know what I mean? Then, it's getting late. We need to be in bed before Santa comes, or at least before I do. We get under the covers nice and warm, and you ask me what's that poking you, and I just tell you it's a reindeer antler. Don't worry about it, it's the perfect Christmas, as long as my mom and dad don't find out. I'm Cousin Roy, and we're related. Don't say we dated. Sex outside the family's overrated. This has been my incestatorial. Thank you.
All right, that was Fez Whatley with an autobiographical incestatorial.
Cousin Roy.
Don't have all day with you here, though, Fez, because look who's coming in. It's Dennis Miller's non-obscure but rather obvious pop culture references show.
Yeah, hey, this is Dennis Miller's non-obscure but rather obvious pop culture references show. I heard Tiger Woods cheated on his wife. You might as well call him Bill Clinton. Boy, that Dick Cheney is ugly. I see a picture, I say, who is this, Dick Cheney or Susan Boyle? The newest and largest NASA spacecraft just launched. Wasn't sure if it was a spacecraft or precious. Global warming is at a peak, according to Al Gore. This guy's so boring, he reminds me of Randy Jackson. Who's for this healthcare plan anyway? Might as well be the new Wii Mario Brothers game with Luigi having the flu. Pakistan had another bombing. These people bomb more than Adam Lambert at a People's Choice Awards. Lions only won 2 games. Talk about NBC's The Biggest Loser. Hillary Clinton's visiting Europe. More like humans from Avatar visiting the blue people without the cankles. Speaking of Avatar, if I wanted to see a blue person group, I'd read the obituary of Captain Lou and Oral Roberts. I'm Dennis Miller. This has been the non-obscure but rather obvious pop culture references show, babe.
There goes Dennis Miller's non-obscure but rather obvious pop culture's references show. But why slow down? It's Baxter, the serial killer who kills people who do good.
I'm Baxter. I live by a code my father gave me. He told me there are people in this world, awful people who do good. They're kind and generous and friendly, and they need to be eliminated. I'm talking about people like 72-year-old Betty Smith. I watch her shoveling snow out of her neighbors' driveways just to be helpful. As I watch more, I think she could be using that shovel to dig her own grave. I do my research. I have to know how good she is before I can kill her. I see she bakes cookies and takes them to the homeless. I could give her a second chance. But if I let her live, she'd just end up adopting more abandoned pets or taking in foster kids. No, this has to stop tonight. Someone that good doesn't deserve a second chance. My father always taught me to cover my tracks, to make sure there aren't any witnesses. I follow my father's advice and teaching. I could wait and get her on Tuesday, the day she reads to the blind. Sorry, officer, we didn't see anything. She's so good and kind, she probably wouldn't even mind being murdered by a serial killer. She'll tell me everything's okay to go ahead and kill her, that I'm just doing my job. No, 72-year-old Betty Smith, you won't play your mind games on me. Even as you knit me a sweater while bleeding to death, it won't stop me. I'm Baxter. I kill really, really nice people.
There goes Baxter. I'm waiting for one of these guys to do Hasper the Mean Ghost, because it seems like we're just on an opposite thing. Have you noticed, Hicks?
Just a little bit.
Are the judges working in the other room?
Yes, both myself and Scotty, yes.
All right, perfect. I hate to interrupt you, though, but here comes Robert Crumm, the comic book comedian.
Hi, Crum here. You know what I like more than a broad in a bikini? A nude broad who I jerk off to. You know what's better than a frog? A broad dressed up like a frog so I can jerk off to her, Charles. You know what's better than Jupiter? Venus. And Charles and I can jerk off to it. I don't like Marilyn Monroe. Photoshop of me and Marilyn pissing on each other would be a lot better, and then we could jerk off, Charles. Charles was always the smart one. He once said, "No, it would be better than jerking off, putting an unlit candle in your ass, then jerking off." I don't like the Grateful Dead so much, except I like the Jefferson Airplane, and jerked off to Grace Slick. Mark Crum, you've been a real jerk-off audience.
Oh, thank you, Robert Crum, but we got to keep the show moving along. It's Mona, the one woman that even Tiger Woods wouldn't sleep with.
Well, hello, I'm Mona. And you want to hear something crazy? That Tiger Woods wouldn't even sleep with me. What's his problem? I wasn't exactly playing hard to get. I told him I would even take it in my poop shoot, and he still didn't want to make love to me. He sleeps with every other woman in the country, and I'm not good enough for him. What is it? My tit? I would say tits, but for some reason I only grew one. The doctors say I'm some sort of medical miracle. I say I'm just a gal who only grew one tit, nothing special. So I got one tit. One big, hairy tit in the center of my chest. So that gives Tiger Woods the right to ignore me? I don't think so. Or is it my legs? You know, I'm a hemophiliac, so I can't shave my legs for fear of bleeding to death. So it looks like I'm walking around on a pair of pine trees. That means me and Tiger Woods can't get together for a cup of coffee, then go back to my place and screw? It's ridiculous. He's got all the money in the world. If my osteoporosis hump bothers him that bad, he can pay to have it fixed. It's not like I'm asking him to have kids with me. I can't anyway. The doctor tells me I got hard eggs. No sperm can penetrate them. They're like tiny little kidney stones. Not that I want kids anyway. Who could hold a baby and feed it with this withered hand? You'd have to tape the bottle to this dead paw to get it in the kid's mouth. But just so you know, Tiger Woods, it's your loss. They say you like Swedish girls? Too bad. My crotch smells like meatballs. The doctors don't know why. It's weird. Hey, I wonder if John Daly is available.
There he goes, Mona, the woman, or she goes, the one woman that even Tiger Woods won't sleep with. This is very exciting, though, because this is the first time ever in history this young man's going to come out here, and what a show business family he comes to us from. Let's hear it for Dave's son, Stan McDonald.
Hi, everyone. My name is Stan McDonald. Somebody help me. My daddy's side Dave is gonna kill us someday. Sometimes he likes to pretend we're having a hardcore match and he throws me on thumbtacks. That hurts. A couple of times he fell asleep with a cigarette and the carpet went on fire, singeing our dog. That was scary. Once he got the refrigerator confused with the microwave, and he ended up melting down my baby bottles. I'd laugh, but it's a true story. Sometimes my daddy Dave gets mad at the TV when his sports teams aren't doing so well, and he drinks and picks fights with the landlord. We're gonna get evicted, Daddy. Daddy doesn't know how to do math. He thinks the number after 6 is blue. Oh, Daddy. Daddy drinks and cries at the end of the Cheers episode where Woody and Kelly got married. That's so sad, Daddy. Daddy groans a lot in the garage when he thinks we've all gone to bed. There are dirty books in that garage. Oh, Daddy. Daddy thinks a donkey punch is what happens when donkeys get mad at each other. It's not what it is, Daddy. I'm Stan McDonald. I gotta go. Daddy's lit himself on fire again. Bye.
Stan McDonald, Dave's son. And here's Ken, a guy who's got a real problem with Scott Bakula.
Hey, this is Ken. And let me just say this. Scott Bakula, what's your fucking deal, man? I don't get you or where you're coming from. On Quantum Leap, you go time traveling? Hey, Scott Bakula, do me a favor. Just stay in your own time, man, okay? Just go back to whatever year you're supposed to be in and just stay put and keep your fat mouth shut. And what's with jumping into other people's bodies? What's the story there? You ain't happy with your own body, so you gotta go jumping into someone else's? That ain't right, man. I'm telling you, it just ain't right. Then you're on Star Trek. I don't get you, Scott Bakula. So all of a sudden you think you're so much better than Captain Kirk or the other guy, the bald captain. Scott Bakula, you got so much fucking nerve. You really do. And somehow, you do the one Star Trek that isn't popular. How do you even pull that off? It's Star Trek. It's impossible to mess up. You go to weird planets and meet weird aliens. What's so hard about that, Scott Bakula? And what's with the name anyway, Bakula? Are you supposed to be some sort of freaking vampire or something? Now you got this new show with Ray Romano. Let me ask you this. Why drag Ray Romano into this? Why do you have to get him involved in all your stupid crap? Just leave everyone the fuck alone, Scott Bakula. Nobody's bothering you. So why do you have to start shit? My name's Ken. And Scott Bakula, I got a real problem with you.
There he is, Ken, the guy who's got a problem with Scott Bakula. This is a first for us. We've never been visited from somebody from another dimension. And it's the ghost of Harvey Milk.
Hi, I'm the ghost of Harvey Milk, and let me tell you, it's really hot down here. Adam Lambert's having a good year. Piece of advice, have some spare Twinkies to not get killed. Hey, it's not so bad down here. I get to make out with Mussolini. We got the same mustache. It's hotter than here down here. Hey, it's so hot down here, the cum that I swallow tastes like salty stew. It's so hot, even Truman Capote is taking his shirt off. And his nipples are hot, too. Josh Brolin's a dick. I'm the ghost of Harvey Milk. Vote for me.
The ghost of Harvey Milk. It's hotter than here down here. It's hotter than here down here. Not sure how to introduce this next performer, and I'll just say it's the Alzheimer's bear.
Hi, everybody. It's me. Wait a minute, I forgot. That's right. I'm Alzheimer's bear. Now, why did I come into this room? I don't remember. But I know you guys, right? It's Ron and... Oh, never mind. It's not important. Wait, I know you're my grandchildren. I remember now. It's just that sometimes Alzheimer's bear gets confused. One time I wandered away from the forest and a nice police officer found me sitting outside a supermarket with no clothes on. I was very embarrassed. Then he had to remind me that I was a bear and didn't wear clothes. Who are you all again? President Eisenhower's a good man. He wants to protect the forest. Be sure to vote for him. I like kitties and pudding. The other day I was catching salmon out of the river and I caught one and I couldn't remember what I was supposed to do with it. I wore it as a hat for 3 days before someone told me I was supposed to eat it. Why would I eat my hat? I get so confused. Is today Saturday? My friend Yogi and I steal something on Saturday. What is it? It's picnic tables, picnic blankets, picnic something. I can't remember. Why am I so furry? Snakes aren't usually this furry. I am a snake, right? I don't remember. Wait a minute, I know what this is all about. You want to put me in a nursing home. Sure, I get a little confused, but that doesn't mean I can't take care of myself. Uh-oh, I just pooped. I'm a bear, and I guess that means I'm supposed to shit in someplace. I can't remember. I guess I'll go wander into traffic now. Bye.
Oh, goodbye, Alzheimer's bear. I think he was a cartoon bear. Look who it is, everybody. It's Don Furyk, confused braggart.
Hey, I'm Don Furyk, confused braggart, and guess what? I just got audited today. Yeah, my boss likes me so much, he's making me work on the weekends. My wife and I got a divorce. She got 70% of my earnings. My kid's a brainiac. He just got a D+ in history. Girls tell me I'm below average in the sack. I saw an attractive woman with a flat tire on the side of the road. I just kept on driving. Gotta go now. Have to go to court. Committed petty theft.
All right, bad news, everybody. These are the last two characters in the big Siren showdown. And Fez Whatley's bringing in, and this should be the cleanup hitter, Shirley Phelps Roper, the intolerant weather girl.
I'm Shirley Phelps Roker with your intolerant weather report. There's a big cloud of Jesus-hating Jews in the Northeast, bust because of Hanukkah. Light your candles now and get used to the flames, because you're going to be feeling them for all eternity when you're burning in the fires of hell for not accepting Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. In Washington, D.C., the temperature is rising with the number of sodomites in that town. They call themselves politicians, but we know anyone who's working on health care reform is really just performing sodomy in the eyes of the Lord. In Florida, expect heavy lightning, but just over the house of Tiger Woods. Tiger, expect a heavy burst of lightning right in your crotch, where since you've decided to take it upon yourself to give in to temptation and crap on the marriage vows you took before God himself. So heavy lightning with a 100% chance of burning in hell for all eternity. Moving out west to California, in Hollywood, look for rain, and not the good wet kind that God sends to nourish the earth and all our crops. It'll be raining fire and brimstone as God finally takes his vengeance against the Hollywood fornicators and destroys all you unrepentant sinners who peddle your pornography. And I'm talking to you, Pixar. And finally, in San Francisco, partly cloudy with a good chance of plagues over the weekend. Expect pestilence, boils, and an increase in famine. And I would give you a 10-day forecast, but I expect God to destroy that great giant homo party of a city before then. This is Shirley Phelps Roper, intolerant weather girl, reminding you an umbrella isn't going to save you from God.
Nailed that voice. So that was Shirley Phelps Roper and Carlito's Way weather. This is Dave's last character, and it's Billy Malcomb, the dirty crooner.
My dick hurts, something awful.
Billy Malcomb, dirty crooner.
Somebody's gonna fuck me till I bleed.
Billy Malcomb, dirty crooner.
You can swing your cum, you can shoot your cum, you can sing till you cum, but don't poop on your cum.
Billy Malcomb, dirty crooner.
Give me a dick and a cock and a slit and a twat. I'll fuck 'em both like a radio cowboy.
Billy Malcomb, dirty crooner.
My dad says to swallow, my mommy says to spit. I wish I didn't have parents. I gotta gulp some jizz.
Billy Malcomb.
Good night, everybody.
Dirty crooner.
Good night. Fuck off.
There goes Billy Malcomb, the dirty crooner. Give your opinions. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. After a while, the strangeness just fucking grabs you. Like there for a while, I thought I was normal. But I got lost in it this time. Like I was being smothered. And it was almost like you're into some wild sex thing. And then, you're like, hey, the choking's fun. But then you're like, uh-oh, I could die from this. Waiting for the votes to come over. We already have had the secret listener vote come in. Now we're waiting for the staff votes to come over and be given to us. I'm also going to check for fave character. And some of the fave characters will make a comeback Last time Dave was up, what was it, 3-1?
4-1.
4-1.
Yep.
Well, this time we only have 4 judges.
Okay.
So we may get a tie.
I don't think there's any losers, as you said last time. I think.
No, this time I think there's 2 losers. Seriously. I started getting weirded out. I was finally laughing at how you guys would just take the opposite. How about Rantaclaus, the guy who comes and takes toys from children?
I only have one character like that.
Yeah. All right. Favorite characters I'm going to give out so far. A vote for Stan McDonald, favorite character. A vote for Milk in Hell.
Milk in Hell. It's the ghost of Harvey Milk. I just put him in hell.
I guess that's a working title.
That's where he belongs.
And 2 favorite characters were the Dirty Crooner. And overall, it's 4-0. This was Dave McDonald's week.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, thank
I
you.
should have probably had least favorite character because I know who mine is. I think that's when I start to lose it. But I will admit, I almost picked Dennis Miller, the non-obscure. And Stan McDonald I just found too sad. Just
true.
way too sad.
There's a lot of confessionals.
Lynn in Jersey, what did you like?
Hey, I actually have to say the incest tutorial was pretty freaking awesome.
Incest, that one got me a little nervous for being too close. Cyrus West Hollywood.
Yeah, Fez destroyed him. Favorite character was the girl who Tiger Woods wouldn't fuck.
Here's Tom in Jersey.
That was Mona.
I'd like to try out my new character.
Yeah.
It's Dave, the sycophant laugher. You just got to give me a line, Ron.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, I'll get it.
Okay.
That is good. Matt in Ohio.
Yeah, I'm just really glad Dave puts all the drops in there. Otherwise, we wouldn't know where to laugh.
Here's
It's
Don.
production.
Tom's River.
Brother, it wasn't even a contest. Goes to Harvey Milk, fucking ruled.
Maddie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Why, did somebody besides the two of them come up with the list of characters, or were these
No, they did it. Even I don't know what they're doing.
Right.
They brought them all in. Why?
Okay, I think next time maybe you could just go top 3 because it was almost interminable. But I do have to say Cooper Manning's getting unfairly passed over. Very nice job, Cooper Manning. And another vote for Dennis Miller's inobscure references.
Let me say this. Cooper Manning had me too sad. I just actually, I felt bad during Cooper Manning because there's just too much truth there. Eli, what do you have?
Hey, I thought Fez actually wanted on originality and writing. I thought Dave ripped off his Billy Malcolm. That's Richard Cheese's act all the way. And Mario was just Carmine the Banker.
Here is Driver. You're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, I think Fez has a little more talent there, but because Dave is such a sick fuck, his was too funny.
Yeah, Dave's are just like...
See, people can't never compliment me.
Yeah.
I mean, no, Dave's were funnier than Fez's, but...
But there's something about Dave. There is a non-professionalism about him that becomes extra funny. It's just,
well, no, the Harvey Milk thing, I started laughing.
Harvey Milk was fucking amazing.
The last thing is because I realized what was his slogan. It wasn't...
it was, I'm trying to recruit you.
Yeah, and I said, vote for me.
and that's, I'm here to recruit you.
I realized as I was saying, this isn't the slogan. Oh, fuck.
Here is Chris.
Ron, I'm going to have to say the winner is Fez for the pure reason that it's got to be the first time in radio history a bear has ever done a bear.
Ouch. Look at the calls just coming in one after another. I can't keep up with them here. Exploding board.
Incredible.
And why? You guys did a little bit of work. Once again, I'm proud of both of you. Now,
Thank you.
7 more characters for tomorrow.
Oh, no. Really? It took me all week. Okay, thank you. Sadly, I know.
By the way,
sad.
Some of these characters are going to make it into the 2010 lineup. 210.
Oh, definitely.
Some of these characters are coming back.
I'm happy about that.
Is this the last for the year, or would you guys like to do this again on Tuesday? It's up to you. I'm going to let you guys decide here. because you did 14.
Well, I just don't think that they might be good on Tuesday.
That's what I like. I like when they're really, really bad.
They might be
I would
shitty.
love to do it again on Tuesday.
I don't want to do it on Tuesday, but if that's the way it's going to do.
If you just want to just say right now, Fez, you're the champ, I'm going to let you win. Go ahead and say it.
No, I'm not going to say that.
It's up to you.
I just think we're going to water down the thing, but...
Is that your new character, guy who can't admit defeat?
Dude, I want you to know this.
Yeah.
They're watered down already.
Well, like, people loved the first week, all 14 characters. Now they're demanding only 3.
Yes, that's why I tried to tell you.
So I think we should wait till after the break. That's my vote.
Well, you know, you actually had the opportunity to get out of this. All you got to do is say, no mas, and I'll let it go. I'll let it drop. Susie, you don't run Fez.
Hi, boys.
Yes.
Shirley, Phelps, Roker, Intolerant Weather Girl.
I
Greatest.
love that one because Fez had no attempt to do her voice.
You know
Not
what?
one whatsoever, and that was cracking me up.
That was such a disaster, that one, because I had a voice worked out, and then it would not come out of my mouth. For some reason, she turned into one of the girls from Grey Gardens. And I have no idea why. That was never the voice I intended.
It was really fucking great. Gail, you're on Fez.
Advantage Watley, in my opinion. I liked Mona. I liked the Incestutorial. The Stanley McDonald was really uncomfortable. I have a feeling he might actually say that in a year or two.
It was really funny that you really got to see their two different eras. Fez's could have come out on your show of shows. They were very old references and voices, and Dave's were just these bizarre, why is he doing this fucking pop culture references? All right, we'll take a break here.